LA Rams at home this week for Sunday Night Football, back at 500, so back in the thick of things.
Hey, deep downfield, nobody's looking for it. Cam Kitchens is ready for it.
They welcome in the Eagles, who are flying in high from Philadelphia on a 6-game win streak.
Does he have another one? Yes, he does. Touchdown.
Eagles streaking through the quad with Frank the Tank at this stage. Their offense leading the way, 26-plus points in their last 5, 26 versus Washington last week, 9 for 16 on third down, and they weren't even firing on all cylinders. Maybe they were thinking about getting some KFC after.
How about you know it's coming and you just can't stop it?
Stack that against a Rams defense that's been solid lately, under 23 points allowed 5 straight games, have only allowed more than 24 twice all year, and that was weeks 1 and 2. They held New England to 22 last week, left with a couple turnovers.
Oh, May got hit hard and lost it. He got drilled.
Philadelphia's passing attack, the reason they weren't fully in sync versus Washington, so they leaned on their run game. LA's defense has Saquon Barkley to try and corral. He leads the NFL in rushing yards per game, 5.6 a run last week, over 140 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns.
First down, and a ton more. Barkley, touchdown.
Kenneth Gainwell, too, 43 yards on his 4 tries.
Big hole, Gainwell again.
And Jalen Hurts scored again. He's punched it in 5 straight games, has 9 rushing touchdowns in his last 6.
Easily gets into the end zone. Good push once again up front, led by Cam Turner.
Hope you are liking our video. Support us by subscribing to our channel.
Rams gave up 9 yards per carry to Drake May last week, just 3 attempts. Held Ramondre Stevenson to 3.7 a run, have played backs tough for the year.
But they're just going to own this line of scrimmage right there and push guys back. Gosh.
LA secondary faces a Hurts-led passing attack that comes in off a ho-hum showing. Hurts sub-90 rating, first time he's been under 90 in his last 6. No touchdowns, but no picks. Close to 8 yards per attempt, so it wasn't a disaster or anything.
Quickly they go again on a slant. Round again.
LA's DBs have to be able to handle WRs, tight ends, RBs when Hurts throws. Devontae Smith quiet again week 11. Back-to-back games he's been under 30 yards. A.J. Brown 65 versus Washington, 65 plus in 6 of his 7 last games.
It's contested, but Brown is able to make the catch.
Dallas Goedert chipped in 61 yards.
They convert on third down up to the 38-yard line. Dallas Goedert, the tight end.
And Barkley added.
It's hard enough to win on the road in the NFL, but what the Eagles have done in their previous 3 road games is practically unheard of. That's because the Eagles have won all 3 of those road games by 20 or more points. For the Eagles, it's the 3rd time that has happened in franchise history. The other 2 times came in 1948 and 1949. The New England Patriots were the last NFL team to do it, back in 2017. But the Rams were not making it easy for the Eagles on Sunday night. The Eagles only had 6 points on 2 field goals into the final 4 minutes of the first half. Saquon Barkley did the dirty work, taking a screen pass 31 yards down to the Rams' 13. Then when he came out for a breather, Kenny Gainwell took the ball in for a 13-yard touchdown, giving the Eagles a 27-14 lead with 6:17 left in the third quarter. Barkley has 152 yards rushing and 47 yards receiving to this point. He is 24 yards shy of breaking his career high of 1,312 yards rushing in a season. He has 1,289. Hope you are liking our video. Support us by subscribing to our channel.
At their own 30, Saquon Barkley as the running back. You said it, Chris. Big opening. Barkley let loose. Saquon will take it the distance. Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley's 70-yard TD run to start second half. It didn't take the Eagles long to score to start the second half, minus 11 seconds to be exact. That's when Saquon Barkley took the handoff from Jalen Hurts, burst through the line, cut to the outside and ran down the sideline for a 70-yard touchdown run. That gave the Eagles a 20-7 lead. Barkley has 143 yards rushing so far, his 7th game this season over 100 yards.
Third and 4. Earns it some time and throws complete to Brown. A.J. through a tackle. Brown on the run inside the 20. First down at the 13-yard line. Give him. Let's see if he's okay. Yep, he is. Give him 27 yards.
Big first half finish for Eagles. The Eagles changed that on the next drive, led by Saquon Barkley running and Jalen Hurts passing. Barkley's 13-yard reception got the Eagles a first down at the Rams' 7. That gave the Eagles a 13-7 lead with 1:27 left in the first half, which they took into break. Barkley had 73 yards rushing on 13 carries. Hurts was 11 of 15 for 101 yards and a touchdown. Brown, getting the bulk of the targets with Devonta Smith sitting out, had 4 catches for 69 yards. That included a 27-yard catch in the second quarter where he broke 3 tackles. The defense stiffened after allowing the Rams 117 yards of offense on their first 2 drives. LA had -6 yards the rest of the half. Eagles strong on the road. As a whole, the Eagles are 22-9 on the road for a .710 winning percentage since Nick Sirianni became the head coach in 2021. The Kansas City Chiefs, at 22-8 for a .733 winning percentage, are the only NFL team with a better road record during that time. I think the biggest thing is just having that mental toughness that everyone is going to be against you on the road, Sirianni said. Now, we travel pretty well, and I've been really appreciative of the Eagles fans that show up no matter where we are. But you still feel like the stadium is against you. SoFi Stadium resembled Lincoln Financial Field West on Sunday. Eagles fans outnumbered Rams fans when they played here last October, and it seemed like it again Sunday.
Might be out. It's a little close here, Chris.
That's definitely out.
Rams offense has success early, Eagles trail 7-3. The Rams had 2 long drives on their first 2 possessions. The first ended in a fumble at the Eagles' 17. The second ended in a touchdown by Kyren Williams from the 1, giving LA a 7-3 lead with 1:02 left in the first quarter. The Rams had 117 yards of offense in the first quarter. The Eagles haven't allowed an opponent to crack 300 yards for 6 straight games. Eagles recover fumble after 2 DBs hurt, take 3-0 lead. One play after defensive backs Darius Slay and Reed Blankenship left with injuries, both returned, the Eagles forced a Kyren Williams fumble at the Eagles' 17. The Eagles then marched down the field, but settled for a field goal when the drive stalled at the Rams' 3. Eagles inactives, Devonta Smith out with injury, Britton Covey back. Devonta Smith is out with a hamstring injury, and Britton Covey, activated off injured reserve on Saturday, is taking his spot on the game day roster. Covey serves primarily as the punt returner. Cooper DeJean, who's the starting nickel, has served as the punt returner in Covey's absence. Covey should get some chances at receiver, too, but he's not Smith, who has 516 yards receiving, second only to A.J. Brown. The Eagles' other inactives are QB Tanner McKee, CB Eli Ricks, OL Nick Gates, OL Darian Kinnard, G. Trevor Keegan. Thank you, subscribe for daily updates.